we are all dealing with. I mean, we are all humans, and I've been really, thinking of bringing myself to making, raping and killing young girls. Like the last thing that anybody wants, girls that they and then you hit someone with something so.
I mean, let's look at the current realities in Nigeria.
Before they used to say that, oh,
we have
when people are raped,
wearing
a particular thing.
It has gone way beyond that. I mean, what do you say about who raped?
Why we are talking about the things that happen? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Assumpta, and if this is your first time here, please don't be a stranger. Do subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. The past few days has been really dark for a lot of us, for people almost all over the world. The news of police brutality, killing, rape, I mean, it's just so much to deal with right now. It is really sad that this is happening, after almost 3 months that we've had to deal with this pandemic. Like, the last thing that we want to hear is these things that are really happening now. It is sad. So today I'm going to be talking about the very sensitive issue that we have had to deal with these past few days. I mean, the police brutality, the rape, the killing, and all sorts of things that have been happening to us. I mean, this is not just about the family who is directly affected by these things. It's all something that we are all dealing with. I mean, we are all humans, and we all have the same blood, water flows in us, and it's only very insensitive that these things are happening and you're not affected by it. I've been really thinking of bringing myself to making this video. It's been really tough on me, and I'm just thinking of how we'll be killing each other, police killing people that they are supposed to be protecting, and men raping and killing young girls, like defenseless girls that they should really be protecting. I think it's something that is very heartbreaking and disheartening. Amidst the coronavirus, the last thing that anybody wants to hear or witness is the killing of a loved one. I mean, we have conquered, we have passed through this coronavirus period, and we all want to go to living our normal lives the way we used to, and then you hit someone with something so so hard. Like, it's really hard. We've dealt with this pandemic, and you are going to just come and cause someone a very serious pains. I think is really inhumane. The killing and depriving people of their loved ones, their fathers, their daughters, their precious ones. It's really hard to deal with. Really hard.
I mean, let's look at the current realities in Nigeria. We have a girl, like an innocent girl. I mean, before they used to say that, oh, when people are raped, they either blame the girl for going to particular places or wearing a particular thing. It has gone way beyond that. I mean, what do you say about someone who went to read in a church? I mean, Uwa went to read, have a quiet time in a church, and she was raped and brutally murdered. I mean, who raised these men? Sometimes I just feel like some evil spirit has possessed our men. I mean, how can someone conceive the idea of raping a helpless girl? This is so wrong. This is evil, like the highest level of evil. We have another one, a 12-year-old. I mean, a tiny 12-year-old who was raped by 10 plus 1, 11 different men. This is really, really sad, and it breaks my heart that these are men who are supposed to be protecting these girls. These are the men that the ladies, the girls, are taught and raised to love and respect. And what do they do in return? They turn against us by taking our pride, our dignity, our self-esteem. This is not fair, and it has got to stop. While we are talking about the things that are happening on the outside, let's also address the ones that are happening right under our roofs. A lot of girls, children are being molested by neighbors, the people who they believe they are their uncles. I really think that parents, should, start addressing people the way they are or who they are. If someone is not related to you, do not introduce the person to your child as their uncle. So many molesters live under our roofs, and our children, they can't even tell you anything because they believe that this person is their uncle, and they believe that their uncle can never do wrong. This person live under our roofs and molest our children without even us knowing. So I really think that parents should, do more in, the people that they bring close to them, their neighbors, their friends. We don't know who is who. These days, everyone is just possessed by some evil spirit. Fathers are raping their own children. So what more can you talk about someone who is a distant relation, a distant relative, or your neighbor, or just any casual friend? The people we call our friends, neighbors, co-workers, you never know what these people are doing when you are not there. So it also goes down to the kind of people that we bring and who we tell our kids that they are. Some people tell them, uncle this, uncle that. If they are not their uncle, please do not tell them that they are uncle, because these children are going through a lot under your roof, and they believe that this person is their uncle, and they think that their uncle cannot harm them or do them any wrong, and that's why they keep doing this thing and they get away with it, and they are never reported, so you don't know what is happening. So while we address the issues that are happening, we also bring it down to our homes. Let's know who we leave our children with. I for once have witnessed what our so-called relatives could do to our children, so I can tell you for a fact that the people that you think are your relations or your relatives are not really. So you should really be careful who you expose your children to. If you are going to the market or if you are going anywhere, please take your children with you. Do not leave them with that uncle down the road. Do not leave them with that neighbor downstairs. Please. I don't know the inconvenience that a child is going to cause you that is going to be bigger than the pain that an idiot somewhere is going to inflict on your child, which still boils down to you. So let's be careful who we live with our children, who we bring into our homes is very important. We can never trust these people, and we can never take enough precautions, but the little we can, please, let's do it. Let's try and avoid these stories that touch. Let's try and avoid had I known. Again, this issue is not a one man's business. We as a people have collective social responsibility to look out for each other. If you see someone who you think is doing something wrong, or is talking or touching a child inappropriately, it is better to say it than go like, oh, it's not my child, I don't want to talk about something that is not my business. It is your business. It is your business. It is better to say something than live with the regret that you never did. Silence is not golden. Let it start with the man in the mirror. The change begins with you and me. This injustice against women has to stop. But it won't stop unless there's a grave, severe punishment for offenders like this. I mean, if there is no strict or very serious, punishment for people who do these things, I don't think that other people, will learn and, stay away from these kind of, crimes. Thank you so much for taking out your time to watch this video. Please, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.